Happy Hump Day to you, sports fan. I'm Adam Deal. This is the Proview Rundown for the beautiful Proview Network studios. We are broadcasting live on our channel Comcast 26 and to you folks from Twitter. So throw your comments. We want to hear them. We got an amazing show because we have Alden Iowani from Ball So Hard University. He's going to go over hype or not hype with us. Also, we got Josh Beartrap Brown. He's going to give you the lock of the week. And then, of course, we got the crew in the zoo, the rest of the crew in the zoo, and that would be Jason Pohl and Estrella. It's Dominguez, right? Okay.
Dominguez?
Yes.
Hi, Mom.
You doing good?
Good morning.
Hi, Mom.
I think
Mom.
I think Estrella actually did some of the highlights. At least incorporated some of the music into it. So intern doing some good things here. We got highlights for you first though, and then we've also got bracketology for you. So we got the boys 5A bracketology, projections of what we think the state tournament would look like right now, and then also the girls, the very first 5A girls bracket coming your way. So we're going to show you that to you in just a moment, but highlights first in a wacky District 1 that every night gives us something special. Atrisco Heritage taking on the Cleveland Storm, or not the Cleveland Storm, excuse me, the Rio Rancho Rams. Now the Rams trying to stay up with the Volcano Vista Hawks and tie them for first place. Could they win at home? Here's what happened.
Into Cash Carrasco. Tough move, and he got the
I feel like it's Anchorman.
Tonight will be determined by the bigs. Here comes Patterson it down on the blocks. They got to finish those.
Ramos. They get it inside the guy. Just look at that, Steve.
Take a talk about energy. Look at this.
Off the wing. Patterson down to the wing. Hodnet wants a three, and he got it. Shoe, and he turned it over. Look out, Ramos is all by himself. And then Only's going to get a steal. And Only's going to go all the way on a reverse from the court. He had it stripped and a turnover, the fifth one by Rio Rancho. And here comes Ramos. Ramos, pump fake underneath.
Going to leave a shooter open.
Hodnet is open on the wing. Extra pass. Gaxiola's on the baseline. Gaxiola's going to go on a reverse layup. Tipped it, but here comes Ramos. And he uses his body. Out to Gaxiola. Gaxiola's going to go all the way on the left hand up. Look at the play by Only, the dish underneath to Gallegos. And he's got some time, and he's going to go all the way. And it's blocked by Only. Passes to Chavez in the corner. Here's Only. He wants it on the elbow for three. Ramos going to hand it off to Fading. Turnovers altogether in the first half, and two turnovers immediately. And Rudolph.
Think about it, they're up 9, and Patterson only has 4 points now, 7.
Lucero's going to go all the way. Get that. A lot of ties going on. Here's a rebound as Patterson the dish. Gallegos here's Only going to drive. Only a Euro step. Inside. Gallegos. Ramos, reverse layup. So Ramos behind his back is going to pull up out of situations so well. Here's Ramos straight away. Wants a three. Got it.
Rancho has struggled in the half-court set.
Patterson's going to pull up on a 10. Bounce passes to Sutphin. Ramos on the wing. He wants another three, and he got.
This young man is doing everything.
Look at this backdoor cut. Put it. And the extra pass inside. Look at this pump fake Chavez, and he goes window with it.
So many white jerseys.
Here's a three-pointer. Rivas fading back. He's out in front. Only an extra pass to Patterson, and he fit. District championship. Patterson's going to go all the way. Oh, nice pass and a nice Ornalis underneath.
Getting the journey of the player.
Ramos, yes.
David Patterson takes over in the fourth quarter. He adds another jam to the highlight reel, and a fantastic job by the Rio Rancho Rams. Gallegos chips in 16. In Rio Rancho, at times, they look like they could very well make a run of the blue trophy. They are now 4-1 in a very, very tough district. We know how hard this District 1 is, but still in front of them, Volcano Vista and Cleveland, so some work to do. Their next game will be on Thursday night. Wally Salada's crew will take on the Cibola Cougars. You would assume that they would be able to get by Cibola. I guess never take anything for granted. More in District 1 with Alden Iowani here in just a moment, but let's shift gears to the other side. And on the girls' side, the #1 ranked team, at least in my books, was still West Mesa, even though they had lost to Piedra Vista earlier in the season at Piedra Vista. A chance for some revenge at home this time. You would think West Mesa could get it done.
With it. Good start, stop, move by Watson. Baseline jumpers. Weston has the first 2 points of the game. Wide open underneath for the layup. It's good for.
They're pretty quick.
Lots of travel. They missed that. I thought she walked. Good move by Watson. Kicks it inside. Layups up, and it's some cold shooting from three. Both teams will shoot a lot. Nice move to the basket. J. Poole giving the shout out here. He's happy to. Nice drive to the basket. So that's a good. Selena Watson. Panthers have numbers in transition. Good move by Watson. The spin is up and it's good. Borella is fouled and scores, but elected not to shoot it. Nice drive to the basket. Floater's up and it's good and a foul. 5 points, averages 17. Inside the bottles. Nice pass inside. Layups up and it's good. Piedra Vista by 1. Again, good move by Watson. Floater's up and it's good.
Matt.
Blackie kicks it back out. Three's up in the air and it's good. By number 20. No good by Burke. Another three for Bottle's up and it's good. 12 seconds left in the third. Good move by Bottles. Three's in the air from Rivas and it's good. And ended up shooting it. Blackie fires a three and it's good. 3:10 left. Billy's filling it now. Straightaway three from Watson's up. In and out. Rivas fires a three and it's good. That's a sat it away. Back out to Billy. She fires a three and it's good. Second three.
Yeah.
They've got to hurry. Bottles threes in the air and it's good. Timeout West Mesa.
It's an important game. Heck yeah, it is.
Yeah, you're right. And as I mentioned, steal by Bottles. Layups up and it's good. 20% from the line. Free throw's no good. 4 seconds left. Ball ahead to Burke to Bottles. Bottles tries a three. It's no good. Block at the buzzer. Piedra Vista wins 52-50. We'll be back with an interview with Piedra Vista.
Well, there you go. A great call by Ed Nunez, and Piedra Vista gets West Mesa again. And that's trouble for the Mustangs. They were flirting with the 1 seed, potentially with Hobbs, because they had the win at Hobbs. But now it doesn't look like they can win their district, and they're going to have to be seeded after PV. Luckily for them, PV probably going to get that 2 seed, and then it would be West Mesa. And so since we're talking about it, let's release our very first girls 5A bracketology. And here's the way that I see things right now playing out with a couple of projections for the rest of the season. And these will continue to update until we have the official release of the brackets from the NMAA and our bracket breakdown. Hobbs would be the 1 seed right now. Just slipping in would be Deming. The 8-9 matchup would be Mayfield and Sandia, and that could be tight for who's going to get that home game. La Cueva, they do beat Volcano Vista because they have the head-to-head wins, and they do have them in max prep rankings. Would be the 5 seed against Centennial right now. Oñate would take on Carlsbad. Carlsbad would get that 4 seed. They have so many district championship wins, Carlsbad, and a good max prep rankings. It helps them for a high seed. West Mesa, you see, slides back to a 3 seed. Last night before I posted this, I had them as a 2 before that loss to PV. Albuquerque High School would be the 14 right now. I'm sorry, not Albuquerque, Alamogordo. Volcano Vista, very dangerous 6 seed, would take on Cleveland right now. Farmington, a 7, struggled with El Dorado last night, but still a really good resume, would take on Rio Rancho. And then El Dorado, one of the last teams to get in, would take on Piedra Vista, the 2 seed. So that's how it kind of looks right now. And we'll get to the boys' side of things in just a moment. But now it's time to start a little hype or not hype with Alden Iowani.
Alden Iowani, also Harvard University.
Where are you at, Alden?
Looks like. Okay, well, looks like I'm in Havasu. You know, spring break's coming here pretty soon.
Woo!
So, you know, we wanted to get a head start scoping out spots at Lake Havasu here. It's very nice.
That Lake Havasu is a fantastic party spot. And so, yeah, it looks like you got a good area, too, in front of the waterfall. You know, you were at Disneyland earlier in the week, and now you're at Lake Havasu. You travel all around, don't you?
Yeah, I mean, I made real close relations with Mickey and Minnie Mouse up there at Disneyland. They hooked me up with the first class flight out here to Havasu in Arizona. So, you know, I just want to thank the Walt Disney Company for that.
All right, let's get it started. Hype or not hype, West Mesa still a favorite to win the blue trophy on the girls' side.
I'm gonna go hype, but West Mesa, I feel like they definitely need to prove that they're a finishing team. You know, for the past 3 years, they've gotten to this point in the season, and they've kind of started to downgrade as the district tournament starts and then in state. So I'm looking for West Mesa. I mean, this is the last chance with a lot of the talent that they have. But I'm hype on them figuring it out in the state tournament because so much is on the line. Everything they've done for the past couple of years has led up to this point.
Hype or not hype, as Piedra Vista may be a front runner in the state tournament now as we get to March soon.
Yes, I'd say they are. You know, isn't that their second win against West Mesa this year? So PV, they're definitely no slouch. We already know that Hobbs. I haven't seen him play this year, but from last year in the state championship game, I mean, Maya Brown, Ciebla, they were able to take them down. So I would definitely watch for Hobbs in the tournament as well. But PV could definitely slide in and take that blue trophy.
Hype or not hype, switching to the boys' side on the Rio Rancho Rams being a team that could win the blue trophy this year.
I'm gonna say hype. You know, I feel like Rio Rancho definitely has the pieces to win. You know, I think lately in districts and stuff, I think their bench has played a little better, which has helped have David not do everything for their team as far as scoring and all that goes. But I say Rio Rancho definitely has a really good shot at winning the blue trophy. I mean, just the matchups, the potential matchups that are going to be happening in the second or third round of state, just because of their district. I mean, they definitely have a chance to slide in. One of those two of the powerhouses could play in the second or third round and knock each other out, and Rio Rancho definitely has a chance.
Okay, let's throw up the boys bracketology now, and then we can play some more hype or not hype. And this bracket is starting to take shape a little bit more. Now check this out. Volcano Vista, by my math, is ahead of Las Cruces. I'm going to try to explain that real quick, as I know a lot of people are going to be like, you're crazy, Adam. Las Cruces is undefeated. They're unbeaten. They have not lost this season, okay? But by the 6 criteria of the NMAA, let's just go through it, okay? So currently right now, are they both district champions? Yes, so they tie in that category, okay? Currently right now, they have not played each other, so they tie in that category. So it's 2 of the 6 categories, okay? Who has a better record? Las Cruces has a better record. They win in that category. Who's going to win the coach's input form? I think it's going to be Las Cruces. They're heavily ahead of Volcano Vista. So it's 2-0 Las Cruces over Volcano Vista with 2 ties, okay? Now, Volcano Vista has more wins against other district champs by a long margin, regardless of a lot of these districts playing out. So Volcano Vista wins that margin. Volcano Vista also is ahead in max prep rankings. And so it's 2-2 in the 6 criteria. What happens when it's tied 2-2? The tiebreaker goes to head-to-head. They did not play. Second criteria then in the tiebreaker goes to max prep rankings. Volcano Vista is in front of Las Cruces because of that. And so I know a lot of fans down south think, oh, it's the northern bias. I'm just breaking down the criteria. And so based off of that, Alden, are you hype or not hype that Volcano Vista is the #1 seed right now if the season were to end going into the state tournament?
I'm going to say hype. You know, Volcano, they're the best complete team I've seen this year. They just have so many weapons, and they have guys who know their roles. They have a coach that's won a couple state championships already, part of the Brand Dynasty family. So, I mean, he knows how to win, and he's one of the smartest coaches in the state because he knows every year, every team, he knows where to put his players in the best position to win. So I'm going to go with Volcano Vista. I have a lot of love for William Benjamin and and the Las Cruces Bulldogs down south. But, you know, I think when you just see Volcano, their backup could be, their second string team could be a top 10 team in the state. So I definitely would say that that I have love for Las Cruces, but Volcano is definitely that squad right now.
Don't mind me, I'm just swimming my way through here. Okay. Look, Jason, put that bracket back up, please. And we're going to take another look at why some of the things are some of the things. I am projecting that La Cueva does not beat El Dorado, and then they tie for the district, and they'll have a tiebreaker, but the NMA can take either one, in which right now, currently, I think they'd be seated behind Hobbs based off of the criteria. That puts El Dorado still in the top 6. in a good position. Now, let's just pretend La Cueva do beat El Dorado. That is going to completely shift. And so La Cueva will get a top 8 seed, and then El Dorado might not get a top 8 seed. They might be traveling to play Hobbs or something like that, which I know Roy Sanchez would not want. A couple of other scenarios. I know Mayfield lost last night. They could still hold on in this tournament if they beat Gadsden at home. That'll be later on this week. That is a big game. Carlsbad, they beat Clovis. Now, Carlsbad could sneak into this tournament right now. In fact, I believe maybe Carlsbad would be ahead of Gadsden at that 16 mark, or maybe ahead of Mayfield, depending on how those two teams play out. So still some games to go on. Here's what you do need to know. If Santa Fe loses again last night on a last-second shot to Sandia, they are in trouble. Albuquerque High School lose, and everyone's rooting for that to Capital, but Monzano continue to win. They are out in front of their district, and Monzano's seed can improve, but not by much. I feel like maybe 10 is their ceiling, but congratulations to Coach Romero. They continue to win, and now they are the front runners in that district. Rio Rancho right now, they're the 3 seed. Alden, they still have to play Volcano in Cleveland. Cleveland can win out and still get a 3 seed, I think, potentially, in dropping Rio Rancho to a 4. So those are kind of the scenarios to play out. So last hype or not hype, District 1 has been the most maddening district, but all of these districts are coming down to the wire. This might be one of the better seasons in the regular season that we've seen in a while. Are you hype or not hype on that?
Oh yeah, I'm definitely hype on that, Adam. You know, I think we've talked about it a couple times on this show. I think with the basketball, with the changing of classes going down from 6 to 5, 5A and lower, I think they've knocked it out of the park with that. You know, I think in 5A and in 4A, we've seen a bunch of really good competition. Teams seem like, all the teams seem that they fit in the right districts. And we've had some amazing games this year. We've had a lot of, especially since this district play has started, we've had so many close games, so much bracket shifting with Albuquerque High's district and Sandia, and just every night wondering who's going to pull it out in District 1 of 5A every night. It's been an amazing season, Adam, for sure.
Love it. Straight from Lake Havasu, Alden Iowani. Who knows where he'll be next week, or probably Friday. I'm sure Friday you'll be making the travels somewhere else. Always appreciate it. Hey, listen, when we return, we've got Josh Beartrap Brown. He's going to give you his lock of the week. He's actually been pretty much on lately, so you're not going to want to miss that. Coming up next here on the Rundown.
Murphy gets his 800th win. Nice pass underneath, and
They don't have numbers. He's going to go all the way, and Villegas says, "Not tonight, baby. Get it out." Down in the corner. Reverse layup, up and in, good. Rebound. The drive, the layup, and it goes down and in by Ramos.
take over. Tapia's going to kick it out to Serrano for three. Yes! Point it enough.
Here it is.
And look out. Showtime for Munn. Turn it over. And here comes Munn. And he'll put it down.
Coach Broussard went up to three. They counted as a two. At the buzzer, counted. Mercy. Serrano. How about it?
Watson grabs the rebound and a quick bounce pass. Alley-oop. Munn. Put it away. They got to get it in. And Monzano might have thrown it away. It was saved to Monzano. A kick out to Deathridge. He wants a three. Make it off the win.
is Amaya Brown from the CB Cougars.
This is Coach Borrego of the Charlotte Hornets. Hello to all you parents out there in Albuquerque, New Mexico. I want to congratulate 38 years for the AYBL. You guys are doing a great job. You've shaped a lot of lives, young men and women, and you'll continue to do that. Parents, get involved, sign your kid up. It's a great program. It helped shape who I am today, helped shape me as a basketball player, as a coach. So get out there, sign them up. Have a great season. Good luck to everybody.
Well, I'm going to the frontier, walk up to the cashier, order up a root beer and a #1. Cover it with green stuff, one scoop is not enough. Find a booth is real tough, back by the Duke. Meet my family, meet my friends in the quirkiest restaurant I have ever been. All of Albuquerque's favorite spot, it's the Frontier Restaurant.
The Frontier Restaurant is a proud supporter of Proview Sports Network.
Our interns here at Proview Sports Network get pretty competitive. Rivalries are real.
So with the big matchup between the El Dorado Eagles and the La Cueva Bears, time to make my pick here on the Proview Rundown. I'm going to go with the El Dorado Eagles. You know, I'm going to change my decision, and I'm going to go with the La Cueva Bears. They're feeling it. All right, hey, calm down. Guys, you do it every time. This is ridiculous. You know what? I'm going to be in makeup.
Oh, welcome back to the Rundown. Welcome to the second Josh Brown, Bear Trap Brown Man Cave, here for the lock of the week. Adam, how you doing?
First off, that was one of my favorite commercials we've ever made, right? Like, no doubt. Jay, do you have any more? I mean, can we play more of those? It's fitting because El Dorado is going to play La Cueva, right? In a monster game. And Josh, remind everybody where they could watch that game this week on a Friday night.
That game can be viewed on My 50 TV statewide. If you don't have a TV, it'll also be streamed on the NFHS network. So
this is the segment we do, and we don't have an intro for it yet, but
not yet, but
maybe we will one day. It's Josh Brown's, Bear Trap Brown's lock of the week, and this is where he pretends that he's reading. He's never read in his entire life, but he's going to tell you what his lock of the week is. And so I'll go ahead. I'm sorry, I'm ruining your segment.
Oh, you are. Well, Adam, this week my lock of the week, Jason Rowland. You know, you gotta go with the El Dorado Eagles. Coach Sanchez up there.
Woo! Look at that.
That was great fight. Who was in that suit, I wonder? I mean,
that is production level at its highest, guys. At its pure highest. All right, so go ahead. Explain.
You know, the El Dorado Eagles, they owe the La Cueva Bears one, and I think Coach Sanchez rights the ship here. The Eagles, I mean, according to your bracketology, they want to be on that side, though, so does it matter?
Well, yeah, no, I mean, El Dorado, I think, would love that bracket that I put out. I think Rio Rancho would, too.
That incline, is that them winning district?
I am assuming that they're going to win. So that was based off of me thinking they're going to win, so I guess they're my lock of the week as well, Josh.
Yeah, so.
But
they're going to right the ship. I mean, they're.
Here's the deal. Cameron Valencia healthy, playing amazing. Here's the problem, though. Tyler Quintana not so healthy. Questionable. I think he plays. Questionable for the game. That's big, obviously, for the Eagles. La Cueva's playing their best basketball right now. That's fact, yes?
Yes, they are right now. I mean, we saw them last week against West Mesa. I mean, Coach Schreier has his boys playing, but, I mean, not up to the level of Isles. Isles is on. I mean, he's hitting, he's throwing. You can't even call it a dunk. I think we added
I don't know if that's a dunk.
Baby dunk. But, I mean, he's playing ball right now. So if that's going to be a huge matchup, those two scorers, I mean, whoever keeps one of those scorers each team, that's who wins the game.
Atmosphere-wise, I believe this is going to be our biggest game covered. I think it's going to be wild on a Friday night. The rivalry, the crowd is going to be huge. The game means everything. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, I mean, La Cueva was huge. The football players came out with their state championship medals on, kind of a rub that way.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it'll be fun to see what El Dorado comes back to. It's fun. Like, I think we talked about this last time they played. It's fun. This is what makes high school fun. I mean,
Jay Pohl, well, I'm going to bring you in this conversation.
Was crowd surfing?
Crowd surfing, yes. Jay Pohl, you're a champion for the El Dorado Eagles.
Yes.
Soccer won a state championship. Do you have any medal? Do you have a medal?
Yeah, I got 2.
Are you gonna? You should wear them.
I mean, El Dorado has class. La Cueva, they get a state medal and they brag and boast, but we really know who prevails in the end.
I love it. I love it. Talking trash. Why not? Let's start it. Let's start the war. I love it. People get way over carried away. I understand in rivalries, but to me,
rivalries where it's
this
at.
is what it's about, right? Talk a little trash as long as it's not carried away.
Yeah.
The student bodies are going to go at it. Like that's what makes the atmosphere.
Like what went down when Colin and Bryce were here? The attitude of the crowds was just as good. They never got vulgar.
And what do you think, Bryce?
Oh yeah, that's what
is going to be in attendance, and he's going to come on with us.
Twitter here. Oh, also we're back on Twitter. But yeah, tweeting out Bryce Alford going to be that halftime guest. Got any questions there for?
Oh, what's up, guys? What's up, y'all?
How did you get there?
You know, I don't want to keep thanking the Mickey Mouse Company because we might get taken down for that, but. You know, Steve Davis, he has the best travel agent. You know, just hit him up and you can get anywhere.
Did Steve Davis send his private chopper to get you?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. And you know, it's like one of those like military grade ones that will just like, it's there. You know. Where is this library even at? That's a good question.
You know, it's secluded in the Sandias. If we open that window back here, it's a beautiful mountain air.
Is there something that you wanted to come on and say, Alden? Is that?
I think I just wanted to prove my my like instant transmission, like traveling speed from one place to another.
Okay.
Like I was in Arizona like 10 minutes ago, and now I'm here in this library. But I do want to say.
Time warping.
I do want to say that. You know, I'm gonna be directing this My 50 game. I'm just super excited to see the crowd, to feel the energy. You know, that last game we did on the highlights, just looking at how the La Cueva kids showed out. I'm just excited for that because this is one of the biggest Metro rivalries for sure, all time, hands down.
No doubt. I think it's going to be electric. We've got Bryce Alford. We got Jason Pohl, who's won a couple state championships. We're going to have so much
2 state championship winning coaches. I mean,
it's the coaches are some of the best in the state, and the game means everything. And I think you're going to see something special. Don't forget that'll be on My 50 TV. Also, don't forget on Thursday we got a great schedule for you as well. As Cleveland's going to take on Atrisco at Atrisco. Cleveland's got to win if they want to improve their seeding. I don't think they can win the district anymore, but it's a big game. Highland's going to take on Valley. That game will be streaming live for you. As Valley lost last night, I don't know if anybody knows that, to Del Norte. Big loss for them.
Go Knights.
Also, we will have Manzano as they take on Santa Fe. We had kind of switched the game there. And Sports Primo will be covering, our partners from up north will be covering the Sandia Capital game on Thursday. So winners. And there it is. Everybody thinks the Eagles are going to win. La Cueva, they could prove them wrong. We'll see you on Friday. Appreciate Josh Pearchuk Brown, all the Ball So Hard University, Jason Southwest Pole, for Estrella Dominguez. I'm Adam Beal saying so long. You've been watching the Proview Rundown.
Fly, Eagles, fly.